Hey nerds and nerdettes, it's Rick here, and as I'm sure you surmised by the big review in the title and the fact that I've got a figure sitting here right in front of the camera, it's time for another review. So today I'm going to be taking a look at the DC Comics, Multiverse Mutant Leader figure by Mattel. Now, I always say this anytime I do a review of a Mattel figure, or, when I've done a review of a Mattel figure, that I am a huge Mattel naysayer. But I have been eating a lot of crow lately. They have really stepped up their game. And this is it's a pretty great figure. I'm not gonna lie, I really like this figure. So let's go ahead and cover articulation first here. Like I said, Mattel's killing it. This is crazy. Okay, so obviously this is going to be on a base Mattel, Masters of the Universe, not Movie Masters, Masters of the Universe buck body here. So this is probably at some point He-Man. So we've got ball jointed head. How gross was that? You know what? I'm keeping that take. I don't even care. All right, we got ball jointed head. We've got ball jointed shoulders. I just sneezed in the middle of a review. How awesome is that? We've got a bicep swivel. We've got single hinged elbows. We've got swivel here at the wrists. We do have an ab crunch. He has been doing his sit-ups. We have swivel here at the waist. We've got weird hips. These are very weird. So they're ball jointed, but they've got a swivel, and it's like all the way up here. It's crazy. I don't even... This is something new that I've never seen before. It does... it kind of restricts the movement a little bit because it can get caught, but they did a soft plastic here on the crotch piece, so it kind of as long as it doesn't catch like so, it just goes up in. So there's kind of no restriction, kind of is. It's really weird. We got single hinge knees, and then we've got hinge swivel, or actually just hinge here at the ankle. So again, this is on a base Masters of the Universe body. So again, at one point, I'm sure this was He-Man, at least as far as the torso and the arm up until we get to the wrist here, was a Masters of the Universe figure. But it does work. It works. The only thing is the scale is kind of off with other figures. I think he's kind of undersized, personally. That's just me. But the sculpting, it is well done. These biceps here, I've always thought are kind of weird. They're kind of bulbous, kind of balloony, but, in the Frank Miller world, it kind of works. But the sculpting is very well done. I like the face. You got the pig nose. You got the Cyclops-like visor. This is obviously the horned version. There's a million different versions of the Mutant Leader for some reason, all in one story. You've got the spikes here on the belt. You got the spikes here on the wrist. You've got these nasty, gnarly fungus feet with these nasty nails. For some reason, he clipped his fingernails, though. We just don't. The toes are all the way down here. Why would we pay attention to those, right? And you got pretty cool accessories. He's got his crowbar, and he's got his giant torch. And he's got this angry-ass face that says, basically that he's balls nasty, right? So... the one thing, though, that I will point out that is a big what the hell moment is right here. Let's take a look. We got some of the Frank Miller artwork here of the Mutant Leader. What do you see that I don't see on the figure? One hint. Yeah, where are the nipples, man? That is pretty much a trademark of the character. But, I get it. It's going to be on store shelves. I'm sure there's some mom groups that wouldn't like to see giant pointy nipples. Is what it is. Okay, packaging, which I usually cover first. I'm kind of going backwards today. Standard Mattel Multiverse packaging here. Pretty cool. Stands out, pops on the shelf. I really like it. Again, Mattel's kind of really stepping it up. I don't know if DC kind of sat down with them and said, hey, what the hell are you doing, man? Get with it. And they listened, or what the deal is. So you got here a cool little graphic of the Mutant Leader on the side. Batman, Dark Knight Returns, Mutant Leader, Collect and Connect, New 52, Doomsday, Multiverse up here on the top, DC Comics logo up here. On the side, you got another graphic of the Mutant Leader, as well as a little bio of who he is. Let you pause it right there and take a look at it. Then on the back we got the rest of the line. The only one I'm missing at this point that I haven't shown off Lex Luthor, but Supergirl and Super Doom. I would love to get them because I want to finish Doomsday. And then on the side it's just kind of plain here. So that is the packaging. I'm bumping the camera. And then here is the finished, or not the finished, but somewhat finished Doomsday here. He comes, Mutant Leader comes with his left arm here. It's very inappropriate what I was just doing. Doomsday. Now's not the time, buddy. I really don't have a lot to say at this point because he's not finished, and I kind of covered it the review I had the other day with the armored Batman and the Carrie Kelly. Still, I mean, a mighty cool figure. I might even mix this in with my Icons New 52 shelf. Very well sculpted. The arm's pretty cool. Big, massive. And here is Mutant Leader with some of the other figures in the line. So here's armored Batman next to him. As I said, it's very... He's kind of out of scale. Let's put him up back to back here. There you go. He's kind of out of scale. He's a little short. I'd put him a little bit bigger, maybe up to here. He was a hulking brute compared to Batman in the comics. So there's him and him. And let me sneak in some of his former gang, the son of Batman. Pretty cool. I mean, we're getting a pretty decent Dark Knight Returns lineup here. We got Joker coming out soon. I believe they're also doing a Flash, which is going to be a Walgreens exclusive, as well as a Wonder Woman. So we're kind of getting more than DC Direct or DC Collectibles gave it to us. So here he is also, since he's only ever had 2 figures ever, with the Mezco version. Now, I mean, it's not really fair to do a comparison here because here you've got a $60 figure, or in this case, what was it, $125 for the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So you got a $125 direct market, essentially, figure, and then here you've got a mass-produced, mass-market figure. Which one do I like better? Of course, I'm going to go with the Mezco version. It's got, you know, some things that the Mattel version can't or won't put in. I do like the fabric pants here. The paint job is way, way better, obviously. Again, you're getting more bang for your buck here. In the face, I like the face. I like the skin tech color. And, of course, I love the set that it comes with the mud pit and the beat-up Batman. But for a mass-market figure, I mean, this is very well done. I really,
All right,
really
gang,
like
so
that was a look at the DC Comics Multiverse Mutant Leader action figure by Mattel. You can get this guy right now. I believe all stores should be getting them in. In some cases, some people have been able to pick them up for about $5 at Walmart. I don't know if that little deal is still going on, but any online retailer has them right now, and you know, around $20 you can anticipate to pay for him. I think he's on Amazon right now is $19, so well worth it, especially since we're kind of getting the whole Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns universe. I would highly recommend this guy. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you like what you've seen, please subscribe.